Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Columbus Clippers and the Norfolk Tides. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 18 will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
It's pretty easy to see why this guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. He has a ridiculously good whip. How about under .5 on the season? You have any idea how hard that is to do that? He's nearly impossible to reach base on. He doesn't walk hardly anybody, and he's awfully tough to get a hit off of. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
Now in the box, Javier Trevino. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Oh, and a big curveball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is retired to start out the game. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Well, Matty, we learned in spring training this is an organizational mission. To lead the league in walks, create constant pressure on the pitcher, drive his pitch count up, foul off that tough 2-strike pitch, find ways to create opportunities to score runs. This team is a nightmare for the opposing pitcher to deal with.
And he'll step off. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Pedroza doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up. 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday night baseball on the show after this. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Lane. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Kevin Lane.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. McClendon fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Stepping into the box, Ronald Calzado, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Rex Snyder fields it cleanly. And there are 2 away now. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First offering on its way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Here he comes again. 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Striding into the box, Bobby Pyle. Man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed up a little high. Here it comes. 1-0. Change up low. 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. We've played an inning, still nothing. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Geyer, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Comes back with a forkball here that misses 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
Standing in, Giovanni Urshela. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set, and the pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it to Sato. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Hold.
So digging in now, Yandy Diaz. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. The 1-2.
Up.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Casto is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, William Casado. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
William Casado.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1.
Make a turn, find the ball, make the turn.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
At the plate, Andreas Zamora comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 1-2 delivery. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
When you're down here in the minors, it's all about honing your skills and getting someone to notice you. Well, I've been noticing this guy on the mound all game long, so I have to think this outing will go a long ways towards getting him some good recognition.
Batting 7.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Michael Pasto, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in, David McClendon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
David McClendon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Lane is there. He's got it 1 away. Now batting, Mac Rosas. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Mac Rosa.
First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Now batting, first baseman, Javier Trevino.
In now, Javier Trevino. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Moving under it, Mancini, and that retires the side. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping into the box, Richard MacArthur.
Leading up for the tie, third baseman, Richard MacArthur.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A bounce it to the left side. To his right, McClendon. And a good throw gets him one gone. Now at the plate, Herb Field. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball one. The 1-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. In now, Kevin Lane. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kevin Lane.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a soft liner. It gets down, and that'll be extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
The center fielder, number 2.
Standing in now, Ronald Calzado, lifted down the line in left. Brisbois sprinting after it, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Lane stands at second with 2 gone. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Digging in, Rodney Brisbois. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Now at the plate, Felix Pedroza comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Pedroza.
Hit out towards second. Lane is up with it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Stepping in, Brandon Geyer reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Casto in foul ground, and that's going to land. Now he'll step off. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Fouled away. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Another 2-2 offering. Just a bit low, ball 3. Rob Refsnyder would be next. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Fouled off. Is in there, a called strike 3. So they breeze through this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box now, Trey Mancini. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Fielder, Trey Mancini.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And a fastball just a bit high.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Chopped weakly to the right. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. Hit back up the middle. Refsnyder gloves it. And that's out number 1. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Bobby Pyle. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. That's a fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Ready now, William Casado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike.
0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hops this one up. Trevino on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box, Rob Refsnyder hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late that time for a strike. Behind 0-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Striding forward now is the DH, Giovanni Urshela. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he takes ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Mancini has a play, and that's the second out of the inning. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Now at the plate, Yandy Diaz. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
They stay away with the forkball, but then fall behind here 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And a step off. 2 out, nobody on. High pop-up. MacArthur over to his left. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield. Digging in the switch hitter, David McClendon. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Diaz leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's fouled away. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This bat.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Now to the plate, Andreas Zamora.
Leading out for Norfolk, catcher, Andreas Zamora.
Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. A fastball that just misses inside. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And now hold on just a second here. You can see the 4 umpires gathering near third. And it would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. And I would guess that after all the discussion, they're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay. And that is indeed what they'll do, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Now batting.
Into the box,
Third
Michael
baseman,
Casto.
Michael.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Weak roller right side. Trevino charging in on it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Standing in, Richard MacArthur.
Third baseman, Richard MacArthur.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Stepping in, Mac Rosa. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Rosa.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And he'll step off. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Javier Trevino.
Javier Trevino.
First delivery to him on the way. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And, wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Popped him up. Field is calling for it. 2 down. Ready once again, Rodney Brisbois.
Left fielder, Rodney Brisbois.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Field from the outfield grass. Throw in time and the side is retired. So he's through 6 full now, and he has yet to surrender a base hit. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score. Digging in once again, Kevin Lane. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Lane.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. ground ball right side. Trevino comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So coming to the plate, Ronald Calzado.
Center fielder, Ronald Calzado.
First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
One out, nobody on. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball one. Calzado, base runner at first with one out. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
Ball two.
Two balls and two strikes to Mancini now.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Prior to the 3-2, we'll look to first, and he'll get back in safely. Three-two pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And he misses with that one for ball four. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Bobby Pyle.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bobby Pyle.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider. With runners in scoring position this season, Pyle is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Runners are at first and second with one away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them home. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, William Casado, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. First offering on its way. Little chopper back to the mound. They get the force at the plate. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. On to the back third tonight. Stick around. Striding in once again, Felix Pedroza. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Now batting. Right
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the one-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Grounder down the line at 3rd. The 0-1 delivery. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row, with the runner in scoring position. The sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your